So, you just walked out of a fantastic interview, right? You totally connected with the hiring manager, you felt like you nailed every single question, and you're feeling great. But hold on, the game isn't over yet. Let's talk about how to turn those crucial hours after the interview into your secret weapon. Okay, picture this. The door closes behind you, you let out that big sigh of relief, and that's exactly when the clock starts ticking. This post-interview phase is where so many great candidates accidentally fall behind. But that's not going to be you, not after this. That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? You're riding that high, feeling that mix of excitement and, let's be honest, a little bit of anxiety. You're replaying every single moment in your head. Well, what you do next can either cement that amazing impression you just made or let it just fade away. I want you to think about it this way. The interview itself, that was your main presentation. But this follow-up email, that's your closing argument. It is your final, direct chat to reinforce your value and make yourself absolutely unforgettable. So how in the world do you craft that perfect closing argument? Well, the good news is you don't have to guess. We've actually got a clear, expert-driven blueprint that lays out exactly what a high-impact follow-up email needs to accomplish. Now, don't just see this as a checklist. Think of it more like a recipe for a really strategic communication tool. So let's break down these key ingredients, one by one, and see how they work. First up, gratitude. And I'm talking about sincere gratitude. This isn't just about a quick thanks for your time. It's about really acknowledging that they took a valuable chunk out of their busy day to meet with you. This simple act of grace just sets such a positive and professional tone right from the get-go. Next, you gotta show your enthusiasm. After meeting the team and learning more about the role, are you still genuinely excited? You have to tell them that. Reaffirming your interest shows you've actually thought about the conversation and you're more convinced than ever that this is the perfect fit. Okay, this one right here, this is the secret weapon. Seriously. Anyone can send a generic thank you, but you're going to stand out by referencing a specific detail from your chat, maybe a project they mentioned, a particular challenge they're facing, or even a shared interest. It instantly makes your email personal and proves you were really listening. And that leads us perfectly into alignment. This is where you connect all the dots for them. You take one of your specific strengths or a piece of your experience and you link it directly to a goal or a problem you discussed. You're not just saying, I'm qualified. You're proving, I am the solution you're looking for. All right, we've got our core principles down. Now let's get practical and see how these ideas actually build into an email. We're going to construct it piece by piece so you can see exactly how it all fits together. Here are the 5 key steps. It's pretty simple, right? A clear subject line. A gracious opening that's built on that gratitude we talked about. That specific connection to make it personal. A quick reinforcement of your value. And finally, a confident and professional close. Let's look at some real-world examples. You see how well this opening works? It's polite, it's direct, it shows gratitude, and it immediately reminds them who you are and what job you interviewed for. It's just simple, professional, and super effective. And this just brilliantly shows the power of being specific. Instead of a vague, I enjoyed our chat, you're pinpointing an exact moment. It proves you were engaged and it gives you the perfect opening to talk about one of your relevant skills. This is that alignment piece in action. See, you're not just repeating your resume here. You are actively solving their problem. You're basically saying, you mentioned this goal, and I have the exact background to help you nail it. That's confident, and it's incredibly compelling. And finally, the close. You state your enthusiasm one last time, and you make it crystal clear you're ready for whatever comes next. It's proactive, it's respectful, and it leaves the ball confidently in their court. Okay, so we've got the structure completely down, but the words you choose, the overall vibe of the email, that stuff matters just as much. Let's talk about adding that final layer of polish, your tone. I mean, the difference here is just huge, isn't it? Both sentences technically say thank you, but the one on the right conveys genuine respect and appreciation. That level of professionalism really matters. It reinforces the idea that you're a thoughtful, serious candidate. So you've built the email using the blueprint, you've polished the tone, you are ready to hit send and feel really, really good about it. So if you remember one thing, let it be this. Your follow-up email is so much more than a formality. It's a strategic move that reinforces your gratitude, your enthusiasm, and your unique value. It's that final, professional handshake that leaves a truly lasting impression. So what's it going to be? Will it be just another generic thank you that gets lost in the inbox? Or will it be a compelling closing argument that seals the deal? By following this blueprint, you're making sure it tells the story of a candidate who is thoughtful, engaged, and without a doubt the perfect person for the job. This analysis was based on insights from AI for Daily Living.